Let's smash a Maffdoku. Maffdoku is a little sudoku puzzle. We got to put the numbers 1 through 9 in these black boxes. Purple hints are products. Brown hints are sums. So these three numbers have to multiply to 336, which I'm sure is pretty forcing. It's a pretty big number. It looks like it probably should have 6 going into it, doesn't it? Maybe it's 6, 8, and 9. That would be my guess. So 6 times 8 is 48. No, that's too big. 4 times 8 times 9? 4 times 8 is 32. That's not big enough. Okay, 6 times 7 times 9? It's not big enough. Or that's too big. Wait. Yeah, 6 times 7 is 42. 42 times 10 would be 420. So that's, if it's times 9, it would be just a little bit smaller than that. So that's too big. So maybe it's not a 9. 6 times 7 times 8? That's probably what it is. 6 times 7 is 42. 420 minus 84. Yeah, that's it. Okay. So 6 times 7 times 8 is what this is. 120 will be telling at least about the 7. 7 doesn't go into 120, so this can't be a 7. And then 6 definitely does. 8 does, probably. 15 times 8 is 120. Okay, so didn't figure anything out necessarily about that yet. 144. 8 does not go into 140. Oh, 8 does go into 144. So this can't be a 7 either. So this could be a 6 or an 8, but this has to be a 7 because neither of the other two can be a 7. 144. So I said 8 probably doesn't go into it, and then 6, yeah. So, yeah, okay. 144 is divisible by like 12 times 12, so it's divisible by like almost every number except for 5 and 7. Yeah, that's true. It can't be a 1, but like these numbers can be almost anything. And then 24 is equally not helpful. The 9 is probably helpful though. 24, like things that are divisible by 12 are just divisible by everything because they're divisible by 2 and 3, or 4 and 3 more specifically. So 12's 12, like if anything is divisible by 12, 144 is 12 squared. So it's just like, it's just a bunch of 2's and 3's. It's 2 to the 4th power times 3 squared, which is just has a lot of things that go into it. All right, let's get off that tangent. 24 and 9. So factors of 24 that add up to 9. 8 times 3 is already too big, so it definitely can't be 8 times 3 times 1. So I have to like minimize the factors of 24. So it's probably like 2 times 3 times 4. That adds up to 9. Yep. 2 times 3 times 4. That's what these numbers have to be. There's no way it works another way, right? 6 times 4 times 1 is 11. Yeah. 2 times 3 times 4. So these are 2, 3, 4. All of those numbers go into 120 and 144, so we won't be able to narrow this down at all. Or maybe in conjunction with the 6 or the 8. Like 8 is a lot of 3s, so this probably can't be like if this is an 8, then what we have left over is 15. So this definitely can't be a 4 if this is an 8. This has to be a 5, doesn't it? Because 5 goes into 120, so you need a 5 as one of these numbers, and neither of these numbers can be it. So this is a 5, which is probably going to narrow down the rest of these numbers. So when you divide 120 by 5, you get 24. So we have the same thing here. So 24 is either 4 times 6 or 3 times 8. So 2 is out. This can't be a 2. Can this be a 2? Maybe is the question. If this is a 2, then this is, what we have left over is 72, which is 8 times 9. So that is possible. This could be a 9. This could be a 2. This could be an 8. Where to go from here? It probably has something to do with that, honestly. Okay, so 2, 8. What did I just say? 2, 9, 8 is possible. Can this be a 6? If I divide 144 by 6, it's 24. That would be 4 times 6 or 3 times 8, which is impossible. Neither of those are possible because this has to be. So, okay. So if this is a 6, then I have to make these two numbers multiply to 24. The only ways to make 24 in two numbers are 4 and 6 or 3 and 8, but we're using the 6 and the 8 in these two squares, so I can't use a 6 or an 8 in this square, so this can't be a 3 or a 4, which means that this can't be a 6, which means it is an 8, which means this is a 6, which means this is a 4, making this, so what did I just say, 8 times, oh, this probably can still be a couple things. No, this can't be a 4, right? That's too many 2's. If it was an 8 and a 4, that would be 2 to the 5th power, which doesn't go into 144. So this has to be a 3 or 2. And I can probably get more specific than that. I definitely can, because this is the only hint that I have left. These two can't be a 4. I'm just going to narrow stuff down here. All right. So 8 times I feel like if this is 8 times 3, then I need a 6 here, which is impossible, right? So this probably has to be a 2. 8 times 2 is 16, and this would be a 9. Yeah, that's the way this is going to work. 8 times 2, 9, 3, 1. That should do it, I think. There it is, dude. Maffdoku down. There it is. Thanks for watching. Catch you later.